You want real success that lasts? Perfect. Give me the next 10 minutes and I'll hand you the exact key, plus a bonus 6 life-changing principles that will transform everything. It all starts with one thing: serving others, starting right now. Don't wait. Start now. Not when your job changes or the bills disappear. Serve everyone. Serve as many people as you can. Find yourself wherever you are, even if you're still clocking in, even if you're staring at a fryer every day. I've smelled like French fry oil and still serve with a smile. And even if you're answering emails from a boss who does not value you, if you have the dream, if you have the ambition, the fire, the gall to own a business, to lead in any corner of the marketplace, to build something that outlives you, start serving as if you're serving unto God in the job you're in right now. And I promise you, it will start paying dividends. And when you do this, what you will gain is a different type of peace. It will creep in out of nowhere. And then joy. In abundance, in money will follow. In order to grasp this truly, allow me to assist you so that you can make this transition. So first, I'll cover and uproot the lie. We have to stop thinking it's all about us. No, it's all about them. Every corporate giant you see, Tesla, Amazon, Walmart, and Apple alike, they didn't win by hoarding. They win because they serve the most people. Hear me again. They have the most because they serve the most. The more people you touch with real value, with something that makes life smoother, easier, clearer, and more convenient, the more wealth, freedom, and influence gets handed back to you. Not because you're slick, but because God's math still works. You give, and then you receive. And yes, these are real principles that you can't help but see once your eyes are open. Lock in on this truth. And this is the very shift I have been feeling, and I am currently living in this season. I get into a great routine, doing what I should be doing, using my skills and talents, being a good steward of my time and abilities. And then my body will say, I'm tired. Old habits start to tug. Doom scrolling on my phone becomes appealing. The game console, junk food, the idea of laying around and just doing nothing. This literally just happened to me, and I was quite annoyed by it. And then I realized in that moment, that's not me that wants that junk. I like who I am becoming. So why then the sudden urge to stay in the same place? Sometimes who you were will come back to hunt you because it knows that if you continue to evolve, you will never want to come back to who you were. Keep going forward. In that moment of weakness, I caught myself thinking, people are waiting for me. Yes, and they are waiting for you too. I am them. They are me. When I make these videos, when I chase wisdom, hunt down truth, I'm handing answers to someone who hasn't woken up at 4 a.m. yet to pray and meditate. I'm doing this for the person that still needs to lose 50 or 100 pounds or get themselves out of debt or an addiction, and to encourage them to try again. And when you do this, it's not hustling, it's just being. You're going to show up, sleep on point, fitness locked, no trash TV shows. You have set limits on the leisure in order to prioritize the impact. So I find myself in books, podcasts, proverbs, and mentorship. And suddenly, money's flowing easier, peace sticks longer, opportunities knock like they've never missed me before. My one gift right now, YouTube. Not coaching yet, though a program's coming, but I'm committed. Weekly scripts, uploads, raw honesty when I serve through this vehicle. When I put truth in front of people, purpose is fulfilled. Spiritually, energy that doesn't run out, joy that stays even at 10 p.m. Serving isn't always a sacrifice. Serving is also oxygen. Listen and download these next 6 principles for explosive success. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To not miss a seed planted, please hit subscribe to help a channel that aspires to help you. Thanks. Perform these principles daily and weekly and watch the avalanche effect of goodness over your life, which will produce into immense abundance. Principle 1, be grateful. Don't gripe if you're stuck in a 9-to-5 you hate. Broke and burned out, I get it, but now is not the time. And don't just go and just quit either. Don't quit today, but be grateful. Be grateful for the job and for what it provides. Are you working flipping burgers only? No, you're feeding someone on their way to work, to school, to a funeral. Smile, show up on time. Your grin might be the only light someone gets to see that day. Reframe. This isn't the job I hate. This is the job that provides. This is the job that lets me serve right now. Which leads to principle 2, perfect and use your skills. Evaluate where you're good and gifted and talented at. What are the skills or gifts? What are they? Write them down. Not just what you like, but what you excel at. I have a couple brothers that are very gifted with their hands. They can touch an engine and know what to do. Not me. They can break open a device and fix it or change it. Not me. Me, on the other hand, I can see an empty room, an event space, and design it, even though it is empty. I can see the big picture creatively. I use my knowledge and words to assist in men relationships, one conversation at a time. And don't just chase fun, though you will have fun in your purpose. Chase competence. What do people say you make better just by breathing near it? Then you know. In this next principle, you're gonna wake up for yourself. Not for the job, but for you. Pray, walk, meditate, read. When the alarm goes off, rest for a couple minutes. Just be thankful that you woke up. Let your heart rate rise slow. Then, thank God, your eyes have been opened because somebody's didn't. Gratitude isn't fluff, it's fuel. The secret to waking up earlier is that you can then have uninterrupted time to build on your skills and on your craft. Build your gift in secret. Every company that we know, like Amazon and Tesla, was designed in a bedroom before it hit the prime time marketplace. In a garage, in an office space, secretly, in silence, then revealed. You'll go from saying, I'm serving, and when people notice, they will then ask, hey, coach me, talk to this couple, help me build this team or this company. Serving in secret turns into serving for a living. And then you have to prepare yourself for the dark voice. It'll whisper, get yours first. Don't serve. You'll run dry. You're too tired. Wait till later. I believe that the voice of doubt will say things like, what are you talking about, serve first? No, don't listen. Because giving and being selfless and because lending your purpose is a God thing, and the selfish human nature to just seek for yourself without realizing it hurts people and stunts your launch. But when you have a moment of stillness and realize that it's about people, you can then think and say, how do I actually help people first? How do I solve someone else's problem? And no, this is not second nature to us. So because of that, it takes us time to realize, oh my gosh, of course it's about everyone else. Like if you've ever given money to somebody who's homeless, or if you've ever volunteered at a shelter, or went to a nursing home and volunteered with elderly, which of course, all of these things are things we should do. When you serve your fellow man, you walk away floating, not because you did something nice, but because you just tasted what you were born for, loving one another. The feeling you feel when you leave is not like you've had just served a purpose, but instead, you are now in purpose itself. So when that voice chimes in, and here's what I literally want you to say. I want you to speak back out loud. Today, I serve first. That voice shrinks every time you answer. It surrenders, it flees. Seeds are in the ground. Harvest is coming. And as we understand this, we then come into the principle to gain wisdom over gold. King Solomon said it over and over, that it is better to gain money slowly than to chase it fast. Look at lottery winners, typically broke within 3 years. Pro athletes, the same curse. But why? No wisdom. When you get what you're not ready for, you lose it. So serve first. Grow in your wisdom and knowledge. Then your wealth will stick. Then you want to look for proof of your serving coming back with a promise. One of my dear friends found himself continuing to be disciplined and available to assist this company he was working with. My friend originally, the arrangement with this company was to just do like one-offs here and there. They would pay him to do some work, and that's what he would do. He would show up, provide a great service, do a great job, excited, really professional, and perfected his skills so much so that they became interested in him. He's in the real estate space, and he went from getting one-offs to them bringing him on full-time, saying, hey, will you work with us? And now he's doing consulting for them and getting paid extremely well. It came from, can you make time for us? And his answer was yes. He made time, and his gift and his skill made room for him in a big, major way. And he is now making the most money he has ever made because he switched to servanthood, serving first, then everything was added to him. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. Today, serve first. Out loud. That's the seed. Remember these principles. Watch abundance chase you. This is how we build. This is how we eat. Serve first. Succeed forever. Your assignment before the sun comes up tomorrow, find one person, one tiny way, and serve them like it's unto God. Write your comment tonight. What happened? I'm waiting, and I can't wait to share more with you in the near future. Until next time, blessings.